The energy in this call is quite great right here.
Okay, all right, Joey. If you want to be smart about it. Welcome back. Here's the deal. Okay, we're gonna go right into it because I need to get the evidence to Braxton, really.
Oh
so
yeah.
that he can
also,
have a basic
welcome back
understanding.
to Braxy Poo.
Yeah, we got him back. We got him back. Oh right, we get the. Don't we get that little opening? Are they gonna do the little opening?
Yeah, the final chapter.
That's the question, ain't it?
I don't know.
Nope. No Herlock Sholmes or anything like that. Just straight in.
Hear me out now. I just want to steal his sword.
All right, we gotta look over the court record. Ooh. This music is very different. Anyways, so we got a lot of new evidence. We got this during the trial. This is his actual like inspection badge. There was this photograph we took that me and Joey like raised our eyebrows about because there's nothing wrong with this picture, but it's in my evidence. This is in my evidence.
As I said before. Look at this photograph.
I don't know who I'm gonna show this to though. Like I have no reasoning behind it.
Braxton, before we continue, I just want you to look at this thing and tell me if there's anything wrong besides him sweating his rear end off.
We actually can't figure it out, but it's in our evidence.
As the owner of the brain cell today, do you know anything that is of a difference in this?
Their tie clip is the same symbol.
Technically not. One is more like a pirate ship thing, and then the other one is like a...
I did say it was going to be the symbol on the tie clip, though. That was my guess, too, though.
That's what I thought as well.
I just don't... I don't know, like, when it's going to be a problem. Does that make sense?
Okay, I'm going to go really off the rails real quick. So, my guess it's cult stuff. So you see that as the judge, he has the biggest one that's completely filled in. It's like a pirate ship handle, so that my guess is like he's the higher end rank. Then her father is not completely filled in, but so he's at a higher rank, but not as high. And then of course our beautiful man in the middle, he's got his little like somewhat star type of thing that he's not really. He's a recruit. So it all comes down to cult
Joey.
stuff.
That's our main character.
I don't care. Cult stuff.
Well,
continue.
Actually, I mean, that would make sense with, if I remember correctly, what my previous thoughts about the whole thing was, is that it's all connected and that they were framing, like, freak people, remember?
Yep.
And,
also,
like, that
it
was all connected and that no matter, everyone was on board, and, like, the reason why the Reaper to Bailey is so upset with everything is because the person who died, or everyone who dies, including the one that like was I was saying that I think it's a ploy to make it seem like he's guilty in case he tries to backtrack on anything he knows.
I see.
So like that was my thing. I was saying last time we played is that the Reaper to Bailey knows why people are actually dying whenever he goes against them. And he was waiting. That the reason he came back for you is because you're someone outside of the system, and he can trust that you haven't been hit by the mob yet, or if there is a mob, which the cult theory lines up with that.
Exactly.
Is that all the judge and everyone is in cahoots with being corrupt, and that's why the Reaper only came out of retirement for you, because he knows that you won't be corrupt.
That's very much possible. Although I will say I'm not sure how much that aligns anymore, considering everything that's went down. Because as we know, like for the most part, Herlock Sholmes is a neutral party.
We knew that.
This guy is also his partner.
Yep.
Joey, I'm gonna kill you. So this is his real partner. We still don't know who Iris's dad is. I don't even know who John, what was his name? John Watson or something like that?
Watson.
Like, anyways, that's not the important thing that really we were analyzing really hard was this statement here. This is actually the last written paper from the supposed professor. tell me when you need to move on to the next page.
Yeah, I see it. Ah.
So we know he's not really the professor, but he did something almost kind of like what you were talking about, where it's like there's like this background thing going on that we don't know about. And it's almost like if we're gonna go with your theory that he stood against this opposing power you were talking about.
I think it's specifically the judge is corrupt, and that's because every time like something happens, the Reaper always like blames the judge first.
Oh, I did not. Oh, look at the star. There's a star, like the other stars I was mentioning. It's cult stuff.
Bro, that's just a lock. Chill. Anyways,
nah, dude, it's cult stuff.
I want to look at the. I don't like that they made me go through this again, but it's a passport that, you know how Gregson was supposed to go to France? You remember when he talked about that?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. Well, he was gonna go to France, but we found this yesterday, where he was supposed to leave the day before he died.
So he knew something and they got rid of him before he could leave.
No, that's the thing. He was supposed to leave
the
day before.
Oh. No idea then.
He went to France, according to this document at least, the day before. We also know that he was supposed to take one other individual with him. Where is it? Yeah, permission for the applicant to bring one additional person to travel with.
We just don't know who that person. Because it's clearly not his so-called replacement.
But we don't know who he was gonna take with him. We also got the autopsy, by the way, for who was it? Clint. So this is Von Zyke's brother. And the coroner was originally what we thought to be Iris's dad. It's not. So everything's pretty much normal. You know, you got a time of death and everything. I think what was it that we were like, that's weird? Oh yeah, he was in a duel. Which we already knew about that, actually, I think, right?
I don't remember.
Didn't we talk about how Clint is the whole reason that we found the original professor?
Probably.
Actually, it's even on the next page they even talk. It's like vital evidence was recovered from the victim's stomach. So, yeah. Apparently also he wrote a document, but there's no documents that were found. The weird thing here is, now that I'm looking at this again, we know Gregson is a Fed. And I know that sounds weird, but I'm saying it in the sense of like he is corrupt.
Yeah.
We know he's corrupt now. Because
to be honest, I would love for there to be a game of this period of like for the dads and like all of them, where we get to see Inspector Gregson in his prime, and got to see this trial unfolding the 10 years prior. Don't get me wrong, I think it'd be a very short game, and if we know what happens during this game, we kind of know what happens then.
That actually happens in the trilogy for the original 3. In the second game, you get to find out why Phoenix Wright becomes a defense attorney. The first trial of... wait, is it the first trial?
I thought that was more modern. I thought the rest of the game was more
no,
modern.
it is more modern, but you're saying, like, I'd love to see, like, 10 years prior, like, their point of view.
Yeah.
And that's basically what happened. It's just, you know, in the modern setting.
Okay.
Anyways, we know Gregson is a corrupt cop because Von Zykes is saying, like, yes, there is a group of people, some kind of syndicate, basically like you were saying, But as of right now, we don't know how far up it goes. It could go up to the judge. But he knows for a fact that Inspector Gregson was the person who carried out orders to put people to death after he was done prosecuting them.
Hear me out now. I'm like, wait, no, that's gonna sound bad. I can't say that. Never mind.
Okay.
Continue forth.
Okay. So
I'll just text you at breaks. You continue.
Yeah, so your theory is like half on the mark right now. It's going much closer towards what you're saying. The judge could in fact be corrupt. But we have absolutely no indication right now if the judge is corrupt or not. We know that the Japanese judge isn't corrupt. We know he's cool. But I don't know about the British judge, so bear with me on that. So we're gonna get going now. Braxton, you have any additional points to your theory?
No.
Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting like other crucial things.
Oh.
I just know that, yeah, it's a pretty rough case, I'm not gonna lie. And then she's in thought because Iris's dad might actually be her father, so she might have a sister.
Why are we upside down?
We got flipped by her, as per usual.
I didn't realize that she even touched us, to be honest with you.
Is that so? You had a couple jokes flash through my head for a second there. Leave me alone!
Hello, kind sir. Are you ready to be defended?
I'm surprised that they don't have them in chains.
I don't know.
I guess they haven't put any of our defendants in chains, have they?
No, unless it's, you know... Well, never mind. I was about to say, like, even serial killers, but we're thinking he may be a serial killer, so... We're defending a person that they accuse of being a serial killer, so... You know...
Also, Von Zykes has officially, like, fully given his support to us as well. From behind his bars. That's the important part. He's, like, fully, like, on board with us now.
Yeah, he gets under the desk appreciation as well.
Dude really is giving us that support. I mean, it's thanks to him that we know that Gregson was part of the syndicate.
Hmm?
One of the main people of the syndicate, even.
Yeah, part of that cult stuff going on in Europe.
Oh, we also know that, do you remember the lady from the first trial? That's what I was forgetting.
Which lady? Which lady?
Braxton?
What's up?
You remember the lady from the first trial we prosecuted? I say prosecuted, found guilty?
Not that we found guilty.
Jet, what was her name? It's like,
Describe what she looks like.
it was the first racist lady of the game.
I don't remember, not gonna lie.
The brunette? Wait, not brunette. She was blonde actually, and she had like the normal like she was British, and she killed Wilson.
Wharfstaff?
Yeah, you know what? Let me just put it this way: the bloody
Swan
steak
lady
case.
or?
Yes. Yeah. She's supposedly the Reaper of the Bailey. Or at least one of them. Von Zykes was saying, like, yeah, no, that's the assassin.
Yeah, apparently it's a syndicate of...
multiple assassins.
Yeah. Yeah.
And apparently she was one of the original people in his first couple kills. Which I'm not even gonna lie, who else would be the Reaper?
Across us, probably. You know.
Like, I know we're going up against a syndicate here. I'm just like...
Hear me out now. If we ourselves, our character, going against a syndicate in court that is being run all the way up to the judge, I don't think we'll be leaving this courtroom.
See, but my question is, how far up do you think it goes? Does it stop at the judge?
No, dude, it's the Prime Minister, of course.
Or are we talking like the Supreme Judge?
I mean, I guess. I was thinking like all the way up to the Queen, man.
You think it goes to the Queen of some sort? I mean, the Queen probably doesn't know, but...
No, probably not, but it'd be fun to think about. All of a sudden, we learn that that the Queen is actually the killer.
We'll see about that. We still need it. We don't even know what happened to Herlock Sholmes. I know he said we gotta go do like an emergency case right now. I need my partner with me. We're pulling out. We're going straight on site, man.
So yeah, I guess that means that they may pop up during the middle of the case, and we're just gonna be like, okay, what type of evidence are you throwing at us now? Like, as we're in the middle of case. As we're in the middle of a private court.
Oh yeah, sure, we're also in the middle of it's still a private case, isn't it?
Yeah. No one should be allowed in here without a strict invitation. No one's allowed to know the information that's coming out of this court. And yet, Holmes is running around screaming at the top of his lungs.
Alright, let's give it a look over. We already know.
Do we have a bunny?
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, alright, what's it used for? What is it really, you know? A little doll of Mr. Sholmes in hair form. I've been told to tug its ears if I run out of options in the trial today.
I swear, if Holmes comes out of there,
Is it just ears?
Watch it just be like a gun.
Yo, we gotta get out of here! Jones, what is this?
You yank on the head and all of a sudden a Glock comes out. You're like, okay, yeah, so, apparently now this is happening.
Okay, so we'll just get to pull it later, I guess.
We will know when the time is right. What joy.
I actually really like this music, by the way. That's another reason that I'm kind of happy it's taking so long. It's, it's much more deep, much more, like, bassy than I'm used to.
Well, it better be some slapping music if this is the last case.
I imagine it will be.
This is 2 games in the running. It better be good. 2 games, right? Nothing?
Yeah, it's 2 games. Fortunately, if I ever do any of the trilogies, at least I can do it, like, per game. It's not like it continues like this.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you have to play the first game and then immediately go into the second game for it to make sense. And to also have a finale.
You can take a break.
Yeah.
Not the 2 years in running.
I also just like how the first 3 games are formatted compared to this one, because in this one, the cool thing about this one is Herlock Sholmes' Dance of Deductions, right?
I guess.
Where you have to, like, listen to him make all these weird accusations and then fix them. Which is cute and fun at some points, but that last one was kind of bad.
It was awful.
Whereas in the other Phoenix Wright games, you get a little gemstone that allows you to see how close you are to getting a secret out of somebody. So if you present the correct evidence in the correct order based on what they're saying, then you could get them to admit a secret to you in the field.
Nice.
It also takes health from you in the field that I think does not regenerate in court. So you have to use your health both in the field and then in the court on the same day. If you screw it up.
That sounds awful.
But it makes it more interesting.
He feels like he's being oppressed. That's never a good sign. Why is he here?
You know what, Braxton? Maybe you were on something.
Like I said, cult.
By royal decree?
So it is the queen. The queen did it. The queen did it. Oh. What? What? What?
I don't understand.
Oh. His coworkers are gonna be our... Everything is stacked against us. That's what they're telling us. We have to convince people in the cult that what they're doing is wrong.
Possibly. Uncertain. I have to see how this is gonna go first, because I don't know how much of a cult this really is.
Syndicate, cult, whatever you want to call it. The only difference is that there's a religion involved with it.
Well, cult can still be non-religious. It's just kind of like...
Somewhat.
Usually syndicates are much more... Like, if it's politically based, they call it syndicates.
Yeah, but cult sounds so much more fun.
I've never heard this music before either. This is pretty good, too.
Brax, would you like to call it a cult or a syndicate?
Well, cult is
Yeah.
religious. Cult is religious. Syndicate is normally not religious.
Okay, so like I said, okay.
Syndicate is more often than not specifically just crime.
Oh yeah, we also cracked this little nut open. It was a little weird. We never actually found out what happened in that graveyard still.
How many trials have we done so far?
7.
We've
This
only
would be
done
our
7?
8th.
Okay. I thought we were on our 10th one.
Well, remember, we're on episode 10, but one of them wasn't a trial, and this is a trial extended over from the 4th.
Okay. Now hear me out now. Can we make him so grateful for solving all these mysteries that he gives us his sword? Either one will do.
Perhaps.
But particularly his family heirloom. I would love that one. Like a katana. But particularly, I don't think it's a katana. I think it may be like a show blade or something. I don't...
This judge is being very much more forward. compared to other judge who sits passively and lets us argue about it.
He's like, all right, here's the evidence being bestowed today. I'm also in this argument. At this point, it's just 3 people arguing together.
Kazuma's also on our side, by the way. Technically, he has a different motivation. He does want to actually like find Von Zyke's guilty because he just believes that he's the Reaper of the Bailey. But he also simultaneously wants us to dig up this past, so he's working with us pretty hard here.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, this is fair. All right. You know what? That's an all right first call. Well, yeah, she's the one who... Hello? I'm sorry, you're British.
Dang.
It's really hard to read her
All right,
sentences.
said it.
It's as hard as having like somebody from New York read like Texas speech.
Gotcha.
I say read, listen to. All right.
Okay.
Heads up. Heads up. Do you believe that?
I don't know. Because they could have easily placed that into his office.
That's true too, now you mention it, but I mean, like, in the grand scheme of things, I'm not 100% sure how corrupt Gregson was either.
Oh.
Like, he really could have been the inside guy for all I know.
He could have been paid a couple dollars just to give some information type of thing.
Like, you could be part of a syndicate and just be a rat. Or, sorry, Cole, I forgot y'all agreed on that.
Well, Braxton, like he said, is more about,
Cult is religion based.
I know. But we agreed to call it cult, right?
I didn't agree to anything.
Man. Syndicate it is.
Damn, he just gave up that easily.
You want me to fight you? I prefer to just agree with you and move on.
I mean, I'd like to see a tussle.
He'd win.
Nah, dude, it's too hot outside for him.
We don't have to tussle outside.
Alright, I wasn't really sure 1000% on what she said that was wrong, so I need to go through this one more time. But a little search of the boss's office, turn up a notebook. We know about the notebook. According to that, the boss was looking at some smoke. No, he wasn't. matters most is there's witnesses that saw the Reaper at the place too.
What do you mean witnesses saw the Reaper?
Oh, right, yeah, sorry, I forgot they refer to him as that. I'm still kind of on that, like, no, he's not the Reaper, so when people still refer to him, I'm like, oh my god, man. Uh-oh. Hold up, that was a pretty big deal. So only the Reaper of the Bailey was there, huh? And unfortunately, I pressed the last question, so now I gotta deal with this. Yes, but I don't know what. That even she hasn't... Okay, that's a good idea. What would be something she wouldn't think of? This would have to be... I know she doesn't have this notebook. Right?
I don't believe so, no.
Yeah, it was confiscated, wasn't it?
Hold it!
Yes, I believe so. But you could be wrong. Or we could be wrong.
I remember her saying, I didn't even get to look at it. I saw it for like 2 pages. Gentleman's Club. Hey, was Gentleman's Club around at the time, or was it like still more of like a... When did the word Gentleman's Club...
It started back then.
Did really?
I do believe so.
I thought it was a more recent thing.
No, so a gentleman's club is more uppity, I guess is the proper term for it. Like, so I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway.
You can say it.
Suck.
I know what you're saying.
But yeah, but the strip club that's what we say nowadays, but gentleman's club is what they said back then.
Well, because I even hear people say Gentleman's Club now.
Yeah, I know, but like, there are places that they call themselves the Gentleman's Club, not a strip club.
It's like they're
Don't get
trying
me
to
wrong,
save
I don't
some
know
kind
much
of grace.
about. Yeah, they try to say it with some type of grace. Don't get me wrong, I don't know much about that type of stuff because I don't research that type of stuff, but you know, it sounds like it should be in older times.
I got my reading game buttoned up now. Bro, I gotta use that as a phrase. When I say how good I am at something.
Reading game
Bro.
buttoned up now.
Yeah, I gotta admit, Braxton playing Valorant, bro, he buttoned up on that.
You're talking right now.
Bum, bum,
Yeah?
bum, 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 bum.
Are you alright, Braxton?
I just don't like how you're talking to me.
Is there any way you'd like me to talk to you?
No.
I was expecting you to, like, talk dirty to me kind of thing, you know, but that's alright.
I mean, I'll talk dirty to him any day.
I do need to know, actually, what that club is.
me look up. When did the term men's club originates? 18th century is when the traditional gentleman's club started up.
Interesting. Thank you for that.
First.
That is, I suppose, around this time, huh?
Did you say 1830s?
1800s. 18th century.
This is 1900s.
I'm just saying.
I know, but Andrew said that would be around this time. I'm like, dude, we're like 100 years past it.
What? Okay, look, what I meant to say. We're good. Like, historically.
I'm looking it up, and apparently, gentlemen clubs were as a successor to coffee houses.
The Groose. Don't I know the Groose?
A goose?
No, the Groose.
Yeah, a goose.
I'm gonna shoot you. Hold
like
up.
a goose.
No, I feel like I remember. God, where is it? Which of our evidences talks about it? It's like striking me in the head right now. It's not gonna be in the Asogi paper. It's not gonna be in the trunk. I don't know. I remember reading it. That's all I know. Let me press it. Figure out where it is, I guess.
The goose? What sort of club is that? Oh no.
Cosmo, I wanna talk to you real quick. Listen. Mr. Foreign student. Foreign student, you are Japanese, brother.
I mean, he worked his way over here, so I mean, I can't say anything.
Hey, you know what? True. He is like a high-end prosecutor now. Maybe he's allowed into those clubs. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. You know, I looked out for a second while thinking about that. I looked back up. Oh my god.
Undercover? I don't think they allow you to bring a dog in there. As well
True.
as, I think back then, you weren't allowed to be a woman in there. But I could be wrong.
Something's not right, though. I still don't understand the groups. The group. I feel like... Isn't that next to, like, Fresno Street or something?
I don't know about the goose, but I mean, could be somewhere.
That you could have a big fridge there. That's why I'm like thinking about this. That's the only place you could have a big fridge. You could die there and be put into the big fridge, and this would satisfy our record of what we're trying to prove.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back to the first two, I suppose. We're just gonna press. Anybody seen anything that's sus? Am I the only one who's like not seeing something here?
No.
Nothing.
Boss had special orders for me.
Please don't tell us you're gonna have to also help him take baths.
we found this book. Which I guess I really should have just asked about the book. That probably should have been...
Snuck into the office.
Less like an investigation. Oh my god. Had a false bottom. Those are like, yeah. Was gonna happen at the Gentleman's Club call. This has to be it. What evidence do I have though?
The bunny. It's the bunny. It's
the
the bunny. Time to pull those bunny ears and set a gun off.
Oh, wait, that's Von. Sorry, that's Von Sykes stuff.
I wouldn't know, to be honest with you.
I'm thinking it through.
These police card?
Oh, oops, sorry. Let me use my mouse for this. Would it be in here, maybe? I know this is his identification number, but I'm just kind of like... Not that. Notice board. Maybe it's like some of these papers. Dating back years here. The paper from 10 years ago is Browning. Nope.
Picture of the wife. Picture of the wife.
Picture of the wife? Known.
There's definitely something scandalous about the picture of the wife.
Victim was shot in the chest from close range, scorch marks, the caliber of the gun.
Why do you want the victim picture of the wife to be something?
I don't know. You gotta give up something, you know?
No, Joey, we don't. Nothing in the headpiece.
Well, if nothing works, then the unrealistic should work.
What's hold on, I'm gonna read this up a little bit. Is there anything that says anything about Groose? I'm gonna be mad if it's something that's not even highlighted. Like, it's one of the small words talking about it.
I swear, dude. If you could... Wait, I can actually read those words.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was kind of like... I'm pulling back now, but I'm just kind of like thinking about it.
Read those words, funny man.
The Groose. It's like, it's hitting me in the back of the head, just like, you know this, I do.
I don't know anything about a goose. Red-haired Gain in the goose? A gun being fired within the goose?
I know this is just their ticket. Oh! Yes!
Oh, the goose.
It's because it didn't take place at a club. It took place on this boat. That's right, game. You tried to catch me lacking, but I knew in the back of my head I had heard that name before. And it's not because of Skyward Sword. I have an objection.
I was about to continue the goose joke, but I'm like, I feel like I've run it dry.
It's so over, Joey. We can move on from your awful jokes. Quickly now, I'm gonna give a countdown. Y'all boys know what's up. Nothing stops me. 3, 2, 1. Objection. Middle fingers to you.
Yeah.
Ah, feels so good.
Wait, what's up with the smug? What's up with the smug? He's a cockier bastard than I realized.
I'm sorry. He looked at the back? Come on, man.
Objection.
What?
Do tell why.
Objection.
I like his gavel. I should. Hey,
No.
Braxton, would you want a gavel like that for your birthday or something?
No, I do not
Okay.
want a gavel.
But it was a unicorn.
You want a unicorn? Yeah.
He's thinking about it. Do I have
It's
evidence?
It's just a
substantiating
unicorn? I would
investigation?
love just a unicorn. I don't know what you fucking mean by that, though.
Like, it was a unicorn gavel. It was a gold unicorn gavel.
Yeah, but I just want a unicorn.
Oh, well, that's hard to get.
What if I get you a horse and we put a horn on it?
How do I know he was investigating this? I'm assuming it's the passport, but let me double check. The port! He was gonna go by boat,
I'm done.
but I'll double check. Yeah, it has to be that. Alright. I could be wrong, though.
Yep.
3. Oh, let's take that, by the way. 3, 2, 1. Take that!
Yeah.
It's a passport! He's going overseas!
He was trying to leave. Motherfucker, he was trying to leave.
This dude wasn't even in country when he died. Oh, were you the other passenger? I like how, like, we got one person saying, no. See, Gregson was working for the Reaper, and then Von Zykes is like, no. Gregson is giving orders to the Reaper.
And in actuality, he's not working for either.
Probably not. But he himself is not the Reaper, like, not the assassin. You could always just kill somebody in the shipyard, in my opinion, but whatever. And also, who is Mark B? Who do we defend that's on that ship?
I don't know. To be honest with you.
Like, Cosmo's on point with this. Don't blame him. But nobody on that ship was a defendant of ours. Or at least that we know of.
On the ship?
Yeah.
We defended someone because someone was being accused of killing our friend.
Our friend?
Yeah. Our buddy boy. Our buddy old pal.
Not on Von Zyke's court, though. Not in Britain.
Van Zyke.
Oh, then I don't know.
This is the only plot hole in what he's got going on right now. And now we're going to talk about Jeffrey Epstein's notebook.
Let's go.
Wow, it really is. A criminal who got away 10 years ago. Who was on court versus Von Zykes that got away 10 years ago?
I mean that I'm just saying that comes back to the fact that I thought that one of the people was falsely accused.
What do you mean by that?
The killer we were talking about, the one that was buried. Remember how Von Zykes showed us that it was his brother?
Yeah.
And then I said that that doesn't feel right. I think it was someone else, and they like lied and said it was his brother.
So the professor's final mark was not his brother then?
Could be interesting.
Yeah. And like that's why he got away, is because technically they arrested the wrong guy.
Well, we know the professor's still out there. Well, I don't know, maybe he died, but that's besides the point. I guess he would have had to die, huh? Now that I think about it. There's been no more professor killings since then.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Or he's
Meaning
behind
they-
bars.
Yeah. Or meaning that
The judge?
that would be nuts.
The mark was the judge?
Or didn't someone else die that like the same time they found the other body?
Objection.
What do you mean found the other body?
With the professor, because didn't we? 2 people died, and just we thought one of them was the professor, and then one of them died from the professor.
Clint died from the professor. And then they captured the professor, who was supposed to be Genshin Asogi, but Genshin Asogi, in his will, literally says, I have done nothing wrong, I have simply killed a man, and that is the only thing I have done.
Yeah, remember my theory was that Asogi wasn't the professor, he killed the professor in the duel.
But
Yeah,
the only
so that
2
means-
people who dueled was Clint and Asogi.
Yeah, so my thing was that Clint was the professor.
Clint is the professor?
That's what my theory was, remember?
Oh,
My
thank
man.
God they brought that man back. I love that
Yeah.
leg.
My theory was that Asogi wasn't the professor, that he was dueling the professor. Because he was a Japanese man who carried a sword around, and they have honor, and if they saw, like, you know...
I don't know. Okay, so why would the Reaper want to target the Japanese judge then? Let's talk about that now. Like, coming forward, assuming the professor's dead, right? And then
Yes.
that Asogi was wrongfully executed.
Because... Who's Clinton again? Is that his brother?
Yeah, that's his brother.
Yes. that's
Yeah,
right.
well then, that's dirt on him. That's...
Von Zykes
You
was
really-
a prosecutor at the time that Clint died.
Yeah, it was.
No, he wasn't. He had just, like, gotten out of college. He hadn't even been, like, fully, like...
Well, I mean, that's still... Like, if your brother's caught as a murderer, and he was getting away for so long, and then, you know... I don't know how it was back then. I don't know how it was back then, but nowadays, to become a lawyer, you have to pass the bar's Board of Ethics. And if they don't deem you... Even if you pass the bar exam, if they don't deem you ethical, they can review and revoke your authority.
That's nuts. I mean, thank goodness, but also that's nuts.
I don't know how it was back then, but you know, if the bar doesn't think that you'd be a biased or an unbiased, like, ethical lawyer, then they can revoke your right to be a lawyer.
What do you think? Okay, let me add something onto your thing, because I'm starting to think the professor was the original Reaper then. If we're gonna go by your logic here, because if they needed why would they need the Reaper immediately after the professor died? Why would they make his brother look like the Reaper if he was the professor? The only reason I could think that is that they used the professor to purposefully kill certain people.
That's what I'm saying. It's that they were all... Remember, I was saying they were all corrupt.
I don't know. And then Von Zyx is just over here like, what? I don't want these people to die. I don't want to be known as the Reaper. I hate that my brother's dead.
Not wrong.
Names of victims, dates, and places. And the last entry was October 31st. There was a note about them being a criminal that got away from the Reaper in court 10 years ago. Oh, I need to press this because it's about the Japanese judge. Oh, but wait, no, he wasn't a defendant, though. He was just a witness. To my knowledge, the Reaper does not kill witnesses, does he? I don't think there was a single case that they brought up that was a witness.
Remember,
no.
if this is correct that it's a corruption thing, then they could just be murdering whoever they think is standing in the way.
Yes. But we haven't heard anything about witnesses dying, though.
Oh, right, he was charged. Never mind, he was in court. Yeah, okay, then he would have gotten away. It's because, yeah, he stood in court.
Gee, waiting 10 days.
He didn't do none of it. He was just investigating the Reaper. we're just gonna go through from the beginning because we have a lot of evidence here. Let's see.
With one arm of the Reaper. Particularly, I'd rather be the big pinky toe. Everybody believe in it's the Gentleman's Club.
He was making his way to a steamship. This is a very odd scenario, because I don't know where we go from here at the moment. There's nothing that's really sticking out to me that's like... But the Reaper got up to these past 10 years. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm completely on board with that. Is it... Yeah, the original assassin. The original assassin.
Shashin.
Shashin.
I really don't know if Gregson was like this evil guy or not. As like both of them were saying. Against the final entry. She was dead though.
Was she?
Well, yeah, because remember she died. She died in the first trial of the second part of the game. I forget who even killed her. We never found out, I don't think.
No, I don't believe so.
Wasn't she poisoned or something?
Yes, one of them. Yes, she was.
It was like the reporter who killed her?
I believe that's what it ended as, yeah.
Well, I don't see why Gregson can't deviate from the plan for like 2 seconds, kill one person himself, and then wait for the next assassin to be given to him.
Hold it!
At least personally for me. I mean, I know that would probably go against like a syndicate's full-on plan, but I mean, that's all he really had at the time. Oh.
Okay.
Isn't she? Yeah, she's a cop now, isn't she?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's been a cop. She's got Toby, the dog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like, I don't believe it either, but I kind of have to go along this line of reasoning first before...
We can say objection.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
What's she gonna do? Oh, right, it was the first thing she said. I didn't really catch why it was odd, though. I suppose I press this to present my answer. Do 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 do. It has to be a time-based thing. Right? There's an inconsistency in something that was said by her.
Yeah.
Take that!
Unless I'm wrong. It might have actually...
But we'll have to be the judge.
Hold up, let me... Okay, yeah, I got it wrong. Let me go ahead and listen to it again on the first statement, just so I have an understanding.
Yeah.
To which piece of evidence does this allegedly... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Good luck.
What's the inconsistency, real fast?
That's
let me
the thing.
hear about it. Let me hear about it.
I don't know. I thought it was going to be a time-based thing where it's like, how can he be at this place while also at another place?
Because I haven't really looked at the evidence too much, so let me like hear what he has to say again, and then
Yeah.
maybe a fresh pair of eyes will catch something weird. Because I've been just kind of like watching through and waiting for input if I need to.
I just want to
Seems like a
double
time to-
check because let me check the passport as well. I just have to do. I think it has to do with him being at the Red Hair League, right? Like, we've jumped the gun so much that I think it would have to do with his identification card not being on him. I mean, I'll push this if it's right. It's just right, but it doesn't sound like it is. All right, let me go back to the first statement that he went, What was that? Because I didn't even notice what was wrong with what she said. Though it might have also been something Von Zyke said. Oh, it might have been something Von Zyke said, actually. His first statement, he caught off guard.
Hold it!
Alright, let's all give it a look over. It shows that Gregson was acting as the Reaper.
Okay.
I didn't object.
Which is weird.
I believe the power to intimidate London's criminal class and compliance was beneficial. The Reaper's victims were all extremely shrewd criminals at the top of their game.
Okay, but
Oh,
we
look at
kind
that.
of knew. Kind of knew that was an organization.
Yeah.
I had spies at the yard keeping... Okay. So I'd been able to check the most recent entry in the book. I knew the location. To the Gentleman's Club. I went there on the day in question to investigate. But of course the inspector was not there. Wait a minute. Because at the time he was making his way,
The northern coast of France?
as shown by the passport found in the victim's metal trunk. How does he know about that? We're the ones who found it.
I mean,
It could have looked at the evidence.
I'd say it's evidence. It's a.
We never told anyone about how we found this.
Yeah, but it's put in discovery. You have to report if you found it.
Back to the test of... I think I see what the problem is now. Y'all might... I could be completely off the mark with this one.
I'm gonna let you do it, and I'm just gonna be backup.
I'm about to pull up
I'm just
Braxton
gonna
real
laugh at
quick.
you.
Hang on a second.
Are the big brain moves coming out?
You have no idea what I just noticed.
Take that!
Dang, it really is going this way, ain't it?
Filibustering?
You never heard of filibustering before?
It's basically it's stalling a court or like stalling a judgment.
Okay. But say, like, I've heard the word before, but I don't think I've ever heard the definition. Why
I
do you have to
realize
hit the
now.
hammer?
I realize what the problem is because he was the passenger.
That would be
It's-
interesting.
Not gonna go well.
Take that!
He looks extremely angry at us.
It's either this or it's the box. Okay, so it's the box then. Fine, I will show you the box then. I know what it is though. Because at the time he was making his way to the steamship docked on the northern coast of France, as shown by the passport found in the metal trunk. The reason why, Braxton, that this is important is because nobody knew about this metal trunk, not even Gina.
Mm.
Yep.
And I know it's in court record for us, but we have never told anybody outside of that.
I know, but typically, if you put something in court record, you have to tell the other person court record.
Well, for example, we don't... Okay, let me put it this way. Do you think we showed them this picture in court record? Like, you think that's submitted in court record? That's
Yeah.
just a photo. Like,
I know, but I'm saying
Anything
once
that
again,
has to do with evidence must be shown to the attackers and the defenders.
attackers.
Bro, my brain does not want to comprehend what words are supposed to
It's
be.
not that way. For something to be admissible, it has to be gotten in a legal way. Once again, that's America, modern America rule. I don't necessarily know how that applies to old Europe, but for something to be admissible, you have to get it in a legal way. So if they can prove you didn't get that information legally, you can't use that information in court.
let's see how much this strikes a nerve with him. but you somehow did.
Objection!
We prove nothing.
It could literally be any type. Satchels were a big thing back then, just saying.
Yeah.
I would present that, but that doesn't 100% prove what I'm trying to do. I know that's his blood. I'm gonna open the tank for now.
Easy money. Open it. Open it. Open it, and you shall see.
That's the
Any?
password. Yeah, it's gonna have to be the gash.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh wait.
Wait,
hold
what's
up.
in the gash? What's
Yeah,
in the
in the
yeah.
gash? Show me your sword. Show me your sword.
Got it!
Show me your sword!
What about the other book? I was about to say, I don't think that blade's supposed to be like that.
don't think he did it, but like...
Look at Andrew being fucking biased in a court.
Let's be honest here for a second. Do we really think he did it? As he outs himself. Nah, I don't like that, because it sounds like he purposely gave himself an alibi.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe he broke the blade, though.
I still don't think Asogi did it.
It's like, I don't want to, but like, just like the logic behind it is like, yeah, and then I purposely put my name down somewhere so I wouldn't be associated with the crime, kind of thing.
Objection!
Oh,
Do the British get right to silence?
oh.
Gotta give up your blade.
Are you gonna see that it's off of his belt?
Probably not.
Yep, it's off the belt.
I mean, I'm glad they gave it attention to detail.
Yep.
This is being rushed.
Uh-oh.
I know this guy actually, like, you know, if this was, like, normal, it would be important to go find this person, but simultaneously, I feel like there's being something covered up within that 30 minutes.
Okay.
I just want to look at this. It's missing a piece, we know that. Is there anything else on this sword that's highly irregular? This is also... Another reason I want to check this out is because of, this is also, the supposed professor's sword as well.
Yeah.
And he wanted his possessions to be given to his son.
Yeah.
So it really makes me believe that, like, there's something on here I just have not seen. But truthfully, I'm not seeing it, so that's
Well,
all
with
right.
this, do you guys feel like that was a good spot to kind of end it, the brief between?
What time is it? Yeah, probably. But I want to get to the next part of the trial and see if anything happens.
I'm dying.
You're dying. Did you have chalky milk?
No.
Oh, we finally get to pull the ear? We're not out of options yet, in my opinion.
Nah, dude, pull it. No balls.
I don't know. Do I feel like I'm out of options yet? I don't feel like we're in a corner necessarily yet. This is actually kind of hard. I don't know. Y'all feel like we're like in a corner in this regard? Because in 30 minutes, if they come back and they can't find him,
we may be screwed. So I say pull it because, I mean, what are we going to do otherwise during the middle of trial? I mean, like, we're going to need it probably later on in general. So, I mean, might as well pull it and we'll know when's the correct time to use it. Whatever is in here.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's going to be a piece of evidence or something.
I don't know if it'll be a piece of evidence or not, though. That's why I'm like, Okay, so he's safe. Nobody's gonna be able to find him, but he's on this ship. And then we gotta tell them, I guess.
Yep.
I was about to say, that's definitely an Iris invention.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, are we playing with them now?
Depends. I don't know. It's not letting me control anything quite yet. I don't think I'm gonna get back to the trial quick, am I?
Oh, not really.
That's clearly marker.
Yeah.
Please tell me I do not have to do a dance of deduction. Okay, cool, cool, cool. It looks like I'm not investigating, boys. This kind of is, we're going on autoplay here.
Nice.
Actually, I have a plan. Why don't we just use the ventilation shaft between rooms?
Why don't we just kick him down and go through the door?
We are kind
He's
of getting
not-
to the point where this is becoming like a whole national like emergency kind of thing. Like, sorry, bro, you're gonna have to get clapped for a second.
Yeah. Freaking throw the mousetrap at him. I don't know, do something.
Oh, okay.
Further
We
room
have to
next to?
investigate. Yeah, we're done. I don't think this would be like that long, but this is good. This at least lets me stop.
Yeah.
This is a stop.
Yeah.
We'll pick it up for sure next time. However, let me get that save off.
Yes, sir.
What part of the trial is this consider? Investigation part 1.
What do you mean, part 1 of the investigation? What?
There's no way that this is gonna take that long though to investigate. I'm pretty sure I could bring Braxton back and it'd be done in like 30
You're
minutes.
not wrong. You're not wrong, but also they say part 1, which gets me very concerned.
they're probably like little mini investigations. Which honestly, I like when games have like 2 separate teams doing stuff. Not that this
Yeah, I think
really replicates it that well, but it at least like fits what I'm trying to, what I usually like. Switching between the 2 teams.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I will catch y'all gentlemen another time for this game. I'm sure that it'll be only like 1 to 2 more streams, I imagine, considering how like back and forth this is going already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure,
I think it's been a good one.
1000%. Joy, I will see you tomorrow. For sure.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Alright, and I will see you guys next time. We gotta play the outro. Okay, bye.
Alligator here.
Alright, my good sir. I will see you next time.
Mm-hmm.